Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Well, let's see what I got for you right now. If you're looking at this car and you say, "Oh, I think I know what it is." Well, you may think it's what you may think it is, but if you're not fully familiar with these cars, it's not exactly what you may think it is. And if I sound this super confusing, I'll explain to you why. Because they truly confused me also when I started seeing these vans. But let's give it a proper presentation and then I'll give you more details. What I got for you right now, it's a 143 scale 1983. I'm sorry, 1989. Oh, I got you there. 1989 Volkswagen LT35. And when I said before that you may think you know what it is, it's because this car truly looks like the Volkswagen Transporter from the 80s. The front end looks almost identical, but it does come out of that model, the shape and form, but it's like the bigger brother, and it's the commercialized. Remember, this one is catering to commercial van, but it does have the shape and form of the Volkswagen Transporter. They wanted, I guess, make it a beefed up Volkswagen Transporter. But let's give more information about. This is the first generation of the Volkswagen LT. That's what it was called. The 35 is basically this one is the one that were able to carry 3.5 ton of cargo. There was a LT28, the LT31, and the LT35. The number it goes with the amount of cargo that can hold. So this was the biggest one of the three. And as you probably see from going round and round, this is from a rally collection of cars. So it's basically representing the rally team for Mazda, even though it's a Volkswagen. I guess because Mazda did not have a big van to be represented. So they looked out for a Volkswagen. And it's okay. Nothing wrong with looking for a you can go for a sister brand and use their van. It's a car at the end of the day. You're being a customer for Volkswagen, the Mazda rally team. And this is Mazda rally team in Europe. I guess that's the main reason. But in Japan, they have their own vans. Who knows? Who knows? All right, so this model were built between April of 1975 till December of 1995. Okay, that was quite an extended 20-year run for these nice vans. They did receive a facelift, but this model was still basically the same shape and form. All right, guys, I'm gonna let this beautiful car go around. Oh, before I go, let it go around. They made this uh, van, in a camper van version. They had it as a truck cab also. So they even rebadged it for the Spanish brand called Pegaso as a Pegaso Ecos, and also it were built in Brazil and marketed as a Peterbilt. So they made sure they took advantage of the shape and use it all around the world. Before I forget, let's go to the engines. Engines, you have a 2.4 six-cylinder, and then we have a 2.4 turbo six-cylinder, and then we have a. By the way, the first 2.4 turbo cylinder they had it until 1992, and then from 1993 till 1996, they had a updated version of the Turbo 6. And then you also have a 2.8 Perkins four-cylinder engine. Transmissions, you have a 4-speed manual, and then you had a 5-speed, they call them the dog leg manual. What do they mean by leg? I guess the way the gears were set up, from what I'm seeing. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone. So, what do you guys think about this van? Obviously, it's just a van, but it's like a bigger version of the Volkswagen Transporter from the 70s and 80s. Did you like it? Did you think Volkswagen could have gotten a little bit more creative and make a different shape for the other van, for their commercial van? Or you think it was a smart idea? You think, the model was quite popular worldwide? Why not take advantage of their popular shape that was attracted to people and make it a commercial van so maybe they could compete with other brands that were doing quite well in the commercial business segment. All right, everyone, let me know in the comments below. Were these vans sold in your country? Were they popular? Were they popular as the LT28, LT31, or the LT35? Which one do you remember seeing more? Do you still see them around? Because it's already a 30, 40-year old car. All right, everyone. Don't forget to give me a beautiful thumbs up. Thank you so much. Before I forget, this is a diecast model and it's made by IXO. If you're familiar with IXO, they're quite the bread and butter type of diecast brand. Not the worst, it's not the most expensive, and it's definitely good value. All right, everyone. Take care of yourselves more than ever, as I always say. Don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button that will remind you when I'm posting more videos. And goodbye.